G'day warbanders and welcome back to another video. This time I'm looking at Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord War SAILS. I'm just giving you my thoughts and analysis of this gameplay showcase they released 13 days ago. I know, a bit late to the party, but better late than never. As a warband veteran of 1k hours, I feel like I have a lot to weigh in on here. And yeah, we'll get straight into it. Just give you my thoughts. If you haven't watched the original video, please go watch it. And because I'm going to be stopping a lot and just, giving some analysis here or there and what I think is good and bad. And yeah, we'll get straight into it. So as we can see here, we're deploying our ships similar to our army. So it looks like we can bring in 8 ships. Maybe we can get some reserves as well. We can also see some buoys there, similar to Total War with a deployment zone. We can also put frontline troops in our ships and sort of change the composition of our crews, which is kind of neat. We also got a capacity of these ships. You can have like 80 dudes on the ship. And there's like a smaller ship here with 62. So you're going to have some smaller vessels, which is kind of neat. And we've got our commanders and our overall commander here. Again, very similar to the army system. Just poured over. I'm wondering how the battle's going to work in terms of control. It seems very similar, again, to the army system where you have control groups and you select them. We can also, change the composition. Very nice. I'm liking the Byzantine style of these ships. Like we all know that the Bannerlord Empire is based off the Greek Empire or the Eastern Roman Empire, which I love. And I love the ships. They look historically accurate to me. Even though this is a fantasy game, they take heavy inspiration from historical designs. I'm seeing like this is it seems like a Mediterranean design. Very cool to see. We also have lots of oars, which is pretty typical of Mediterranean galleys. You can see we've got some different types of lighter ships. I wonder what their purpose is going to be. And again, we tell all our ships just to engage, like F1, F3, just all engage. They sort of just do their own thing, which is kind of neat. And we actually personally control our own ship, which is very similar to Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which is an awesome pirate game. Even though it's a bit arcadey, I still enjoyed it, on my Xbox years ago, and they seem to be taking a lot of inspiration from that game. We do have a big ram there. We've got a ballista. Nice. Love a couple of ballistas. Or imagine a Game of Thrones mod where you have a ballista. I know it's like Game of Thrones Season 8 was terrible, but, a ballista shooting a dragon, I think that's kind of cool. So maybe you could have that in a mod, that'd be sick. Imagine you shoot like a dragon. Look, he even plays with it like that. Got a huge cock or ram. It looks like we just stand there on top of the ship. And we also got some health bars here with the left and right, and also some back health bars. I'm pretty sure those are health bars. Can adjust the sails, take control of the ballista, bring in our oars, which is kind of neat, to adjust our speed. Like say if we're not getting a lot of wind, we use our oars instead. Add some nice strategy to the battles. I want to see how the boarding action works. See, very similar to the army system. You see the enemy ships here. Looks like we're fighting the Azurai, or the person here, which is interesting. They have a nice presence in the world map. They would be close to sea. Seems like their ships are more Arab-like, which is cool. See those triangle sails? Very characteristic of Arab warships. There was a lot of fighting between the Byzantines and the various Arab kingdoms, right? So this is very close to that. Historically close. Okay, so we're shooting some catapults there. Kind of cool. I want to see some Greek fire. I don't think there's Greek fire yet. I want to see some Greek fire. They should have Greek fire in this game. Come on. Where's the Greek fire? I'm really bad at aiming ballistas in this game. I've used them in sieges and I just miss every shot. But it looks like you do blunt damage to ships, which is kind of neat. Wonder how powerful it's going to be though. Will it one-shot ships? Oh! Azerai tribesmen dead. And it looks like they're getting a kerfuffle there. Look at that. Wow. Look at all those ships. Oh, bit of a frame drop there. Again, medieval naval battles are very chaotic because it's all just ramming and fighting in hand-to-hand combat and boarding. There's no cannons or anything or bombards until the late 15th century. So this is what they got to do. Wow, look at that. Whoa. That ship must be gone. Yeah, look at that. That's so satisfying. And you see all them. They're still standing on the ship. And they're swimming too. Look at that. They're actually swimming. I thought the AI was going to be dumb in this game, but it looks like they're boarding the ships. Trying to board the ships. Look at that. Oh, wow. He shot them in the water. Wow. Seems like the AI is a bit weird though, eh? Getting into a big blob like that. Yeah, that ballista's going to pay dividends, man. You got to keep shooting them. I'm really liking the gameplay so far. Very historically accurate. I don't see anything out of place in terms of the naval battles. The only thing I'm not liking is the performance. Like, it looks like even the developer himself is having some frame drops, which is concerning. Hopefully I can run it. Our ships are tangled up with the enemy, picking the next target. Yeah. Now it's a huge kerfuffle there. And I know, like, it looks like a blob, but that's historically accurate. Like, people are going to say, oh, why are they blobbing up like that? That's literally what they did. If you look at any medieval artwork, they're doing that. So they're all blobbing up. I want to see some boarding. Lots of ramming. That ship should be gone. No, it's still going. You can see they got a bunch of archers and the shields there providing protection. That AI is actually pretty smart. It's actually shooting at him. Look at that. The archers are actually turning around and shooting him. I bet you he's going to get sniped by some arrow. Wow, look at that, man. Like, this is so cool. I'm very excited for this. The frame drops are really huge. Like, look at this. The frames are just dropping. There's just way too much going on, I think. I want to see some boarding. Come on. Got some javelins. Here we go. Wow, seems pretty smooth so far in terms of the combat. Not the frame drops. Then we got some arrow fight. Got some arrow fights going on with the bows. Wow, look at this. And they start fighting. Man, it's actually pretty smooth. I thought it was going to be really jank. Now, it seems like only one ship can board another. Oh, you can jump up on the ropes. Oh no, it's getting boarded from both sides. Wow. I wonder what happens to the ship when it gets captured. Can you take it over? Oh wow, look at that. So you got these little nets here that go over to give your troops some movement. Very cool. Looks like you just get off the ship and keep going. Man, this is going to be an interesting game for privateering as a pirate. Like, I think you can roleplay as a pirate, like a mercenary pirate, and just go ham attacking merchants. That would be so cool. Still continuing the fight. I wonder if these are the larger ships we can get. I wonder if there's larger vessels. And yeah, you're like doing this fight in this naval battle, and then like there's other naval battles going on. It's like, that's so cool. Like, I think Taleworlds has nailed the naval combat here, guys. Like, I don't see too many issues. Just the frame drops. You can also see pieces of wood, I think, in the water. No, probably that's just my eyes playing with me. Oh, it's going in the center here. Wow, he's absolutely flooring them, eh? Man, these Azerai ships are so dog shit compared to the Empire ones, eh? They're very thin and just seem to get imploded by these big giant rams. It seems like rams are overpowered, bro. Look at this. Wow. Can you actually board from the front? Hopefully that's a thing we can do. I don't think you can board from the front. You have to be on the side. I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed so far. I was half expecting it to not work, this naval combat, but it's actually working. I'm just worried about my frames, man. The biggest thing, my frames. Oh, I got some fire arrows. Huh. I wonder if you can burn up the ship with fire arrows. Again, fire arrows are really a contested topic in historical debate. Like, they just don't work. Like, I'm going to be in the camp of saying that fire arrows are pretty historically inaccurate because they fizzle out just immediately when you shoot them. Just look at videos like trying to create fire arrows and it's pretty kind of bad. But, you know, it's a rule of cool, I suppose. But no one else is using fire arrows, which is kind of weird. This guy is really good at the game. Look at this. He's like headshotting them. Must be a high level character. Again, I love Bannerlord battles. It just feels like you're in a medieval formation, just like hacking away. I think you cannot beat Bannerlord in terms of that. The mass combat. Like you're in the thick of it, you know? And it's the same here with the naval combat where it's the same sort of gameplay, right? AI is kind of dumb though, like just getting hit in the back here by the player. But that's Bannerlord AI for you. Oh, he went down the water. Does he actually die though? Oh, wow. Yeah, the AI is pretty dumb. Oh, he jumped down in the water. Can he get back up? Whoa, look at that. So the body's just like floating in the water. That's kind of sick. Wow. Wow, look at the bodies, man. They just hang there in between the ships. Wow. That's really immersive. Looks like he won the battle too. Look at the dead bodies in the water, man. They're just piling up. I want to see a ship like blow up in flames, but we haven't seen that yet, eh? From my Greek fire. I need my Greek fire. Wow, these ships are not engaging. Like, this ship is just standing still, but now it's moving. He's trying to snipe the captain, man. I wonder if that actually does something if you snipe the person driving the ship. Probably not. Probably just gets replaced. Azurai, dog shit once again. Yeah, Azurai is always pretty bad in this game. Not gonna lie. It seems like you only get one ballista though. I wonder if you can change that. You refill the ammo for your javelins. It looks like the AI can also take control of the ballistas, which is kind of cool. Lots of javelins, we want to see it. Another boarding action. Yeah, wow. Some high level troops there, Master Archer. Still, Azurai dog shit. I still stand by saying Azurai is pretty bad. Another melee combat. Now, I think this is going to be the gameplay, like, repeated. So let's just have a little skim through. I won't watch all of it because it seems like it's the same thing. That's probably one issue I might have with the naval combat. It seems a bit repetitive, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me watching the video and not actually playing, because when you're playing, it's probably funner. But yeah, I'm just trying to skim through and see if I can find some new stuff. But it seems like you're doing the same gameplay. I was hoping to see some Greek fire. I wanted to see some Greek fire so badly. But I didn't get it. I didn't get Greek fire. Whoa. Yeah, it's just the same gameplay. Nothing new. Hello. And yeah, guys, look, I'm not going to watch the entire thing. You can watch it in the original video, but from what I've seen so far, I'm pretty happy with what I've seen so far here. I'm not overly negative. The AI could use some work. There's some crucial things here. So the AI needs some work. I want to see some Greek fire. I want to see like the other factions as well. It seems like Azerai is pretty bad at naval combat. They're always trash. And the performance is a huge hit. Like it seems like even the developer's playing his own game, it seems like the performance is terrible. But I can see a lot of roleplay possibilities here, guys, in terms of being a pirate and, you know, raiding merchant ships. I'm hoping that's a gameplay feature in this game where you can raid merchant ships or affect the supply lines of towns, which I'm pretty sure you can. I've seen some shorts and devlogs, you know, detailing this. I haven't been kept up with the news, but I'm pretty happy what I've seen here so far. And tell me your thoughts, guys. Like, do you think this is good gameplay? Do you think this is? I think this is the best medieval naval combat I've seen in a long time in terms of the naval warfare side. I haven't seen another game pull off historical medieval naval battles. Really, like maybe Total War, but Total War is kind of like arcadey compared to this. The ships also go a bit too fast for my liking, but you know, they probably want to speed up the gameplay. And yeah, it's just all boarding. One thing hopefully like we can get, like I can see the mod potential as well, where we can go into the 18th century. We can use cannons instead. I think, yeah, adding like a late medieval mod with like cannons would be kind of cool. But yeah, guys, that's my thoughts on the War SAILS gameplay showcase. I know I've been late to the party, but again, you know, I got to give my thoughts and opinions. Like, and so far they're very positive. Can't wait for it to come out. Hopefully my PC can run it. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye. G'day warbanders, and thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate it. If you want to support me, please like and subscribe and tell me your thoughts about the video. It pushes my video more into the algorithm, which is what I want, and also how you can help me the most. But if you're more inclined, you can support me through my Buy Me a Coffee link in my channel description, or by signing up for a YouTube membership where I give out custom emojis and early access to videos I'm making. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.